I'm gonna let y'all watch this video, but this could have been handled both ways on both of them. Right now, I'm leaning toward the citizen not knowing how to protect herself by her being a black woman, and more than likely having kids or having a husband or a man that's black. We have to always remember how to protect ourselves. But I want y'all to hear what she said at first. And then, because this happened right up the road from me, this is where my sons live. Where my second oldest son lives. And he mentioned to me, he said, well, Daddy, go on ahead and look at your video and see what you think about right or wrong. So I've done that. I'm leaning toward, let's just watch the video.
Sitting in a cell because of handicap sticker.
A Mid-South woman says she was wrongly arrested on Mother's Day for parking at a Mississippi business. Hello, I'm Greg Hurst.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Skurlock. Police say it didn't have to end that way. WRG's Brian Ditlake talked to the woman and has a response from police on what happened.
ID right there. A video picking up moments after an arrest escalates. The handcuffed woman seen on the ground, Bashari Faulkner. Faulkner accused by Senatobia police of illegally parking in a Walmart handicap parking spot. WRG followed up with Faulkner, who says before cameras came on, she had just dropped off her grandmother and parked in the handicap spot while displaying a handicap placard. Then police tapped on her window.
I opened my door and I said, yes, ma'am. She said, you parked in the handicap. I said, I'm sorry, officer. I said, I can move, but I got the handicap sticker.
Senatobia police in a statement saying the officer observed the vehicle from the time it pulled into the parking lot and parked and did not observe anyone exit the vehicle. But about 6 minutes in the Facebook Live, you see the grandmother mentioned. So you still have the handicap sticker? Can you show us real quick?
I didn't move.
Faulkner going a step further to show the handicap sticker. And we see the expiration day is for September 30th, 2028. Senatobia police say it's Mississippi law to show identification on demand when operating a motor vehicle. The officer seen on video claimed Faulkner refused and cursed at the officer. And when the officer grabbed her arm, she claims Faulkner resisted.
ID right there.
But Faulkner claims that's not the whole story.
Well, I got my license in my hand. I'm trying to tell her I want a sergeant. You know, it's getting loud. She getting vocal. It's getting hotter and hotter with the situation.
Faulkner says what's not in the statement, the female officer threatening to tase her in front of her children and then threatening to call Child Protective Services.
I shouldn't have to be spending my Mother's Day sitting in a cell because of handicap sticker. I shouldn't have to be using my kids' daycare money to be getting my car out of a tow shop.
Senatobia police say they get weekly handicap parking complaints saying while it may seem like a minor violation, it's not for those who need those parking spots.
ID right there.
But Faulkner claims her grandmother is one of those who needs the parking spot, saying that she will be fighting these charges.
I was just checking the placard. I'm seeing whose name it was in and if you were the owner of the placard.
My grandmother, she went in the store.
She went in the store?
Yes, ma'am. I had dropped off. She went in the store, but I can move. I can move.
How'd you drop her off?
I just moved.
No, okay. I need you to see your ID, please. I need your ID, please.
What did I do?
Because you're parking in a handicap and you're not allowed to park here.
Yes, ma'am, but I just said I was going to move my grandmother. She's handicapped. She's in the store.
Did she come out of this vehicle?
I dropped her off at the other
Did she
end.
come out of this vehicle?
I dropped her off
Did
at
she
the
come
other
out of
end.
this vehicle?
Can
Can I get your ID, please?
I haven't done nothing,
No,
man.
you're parking into a handicap vehicle or parking spot using someone else's.
My grandmother is handicapped. I dropped her off in the store.
How did she come up here with all this stuff in here?
I just moved.
Okay, can I need your ID, please?
I haven't done anything.
You're violating handicap parking violation. Can I see your ID, please?
I haven't done anything.
You have, and I'm requesting your ID, and if I don't get it, I will arrest you. It's just simple. And then your children are not properly in their buckled in their seat.
Unbuckle them. You just sit up here finding a reason to fuck with me.
She didn't unbuckle them.
I unbuckled them. I was getting ready to get out the damn car.
And you just now parked. I came up right behind you as soon as you parked. You did not turn around and unbuckle them.
Yes, I did. You weren't in here. You know what I'm saying, bro?
First, you're lying to me. You're refusing to identify yourself. Your children
I want a supervisor or something because you feeling real hostile and shit. I need you to get a supervisor because you sitting up here fucking with me for no motherfucking reason.
There's no need.
I need a supervisor because you mess with me for no reason and I told you I will move.
No, it's just not that.
Yeah, you mess with me for no reason. I got my kids in here. I do not feel safe with you doing this.
And you're escalating this. You're doing this.
Come on, man. Come on. Do what you gotta do.
Step out here, please. Step out here.
You can get somebody else here.
Get out of the vehicle now before I make you get out of here. Do you want to do this in front of your children or not?
You said you answered my ID. I just gave you an ID, bro.
Aisle 4, Walmart aisle 4. Get out of the vehicle now or I will make you get out.
Oh my God! Why you grabbing me? Why you grabbing me?
Get out of the fucking vehicle now.
Get out!
Get out now.
And if you
Get to the back of the vehicle now. Get to the back of the vehicle. Because you're refusing to obey a lawful command.
Now, there were so many things wrong with this. I'm 50-50, y'all. Y'all might have to let me know what y'all let in the comments. I have a handicap hanging in my car. Not because of my age or anything. I am an amputee. Also, I have cervical disc disorder and a real bad rheumatoid arthritis where I hurt. Anyway, I don't drive as much as I would like to, but I have sons, other people in my family that will. And so that have happened to us. I have actually got them to get me a prescription. And it wasn't that it was hanging. Now, I do not understand why, if this woman parked, regardless, handicaps are not always visible. You know what? That helped me make my decision about the officer being wrong. Why you what you basing that on? Because I got one. Let me show y'all. I don't want y'all to think I'm faking the fun. I got one. All right. Now it's because of my physical limitations with my disabilities and my medical problem. By that hanging up there, no matter where I'm parked, if I'm parked in the handicap zone, whether it's my son, my daughter, anybody driving my car. No officer, if they sees that, have no right to approach. Because that's what it's for. Now, that's what they told me. They told me as long as this is hanging in my car or somebody's driving me and I'm in my car. I understood what the officer said, and I know some of y'all going to bring that up. That she said, well, I didn't see the older lady. Y'all, the older grandma was out there. The grandma was out there on the scene. I ain't standing behind nothing that's right, that's wrong. If that sister was wrong, I would say that sister was wrong. And I know hindsight is 20/20. I don't know why she became so irate and easily angered and bothered by the female white officer. Police just showing up in our face when we ain't did nothing. Normally, white people give us that reaction. I'm going to say that again for the white people. Because some of y'all sitting up there like, why was she so mad? Because we don't fool with the police like that. They've never helped us across the street. They've never helped us unlock our car for the free. They've never got any cats or dogs out the trees for us. All they've ever done is pew us and lock us up. Whether we black men or black women. So yeah, for y'all that don't understand why she reacted so angrily, it's only because we don't fool the police, because we'll never treat it right by the police. That'll never change, I don't believe. Also, the officer did threaten with a taser. I don't know where that came from. I understand that the woman was being indignant. But let me ask y'all this. How would y'all react after somebody tell y'all they gonna tase y'all and you basically really ain't did nothing? I guess you really have to be, I don't know. I'm gonna see what some of my Caucasian supporters gonna tell me about this in the comments, because like I said, I got one of those. I didn't want to tag because I would have had to wait. But I do have the decal. And they don't have no right. I got songs that are healthy. But it's me that's permitted to park in the handicap. So if I'm not feeling good, I got a right to have a driver to still let me out in front of the store. That's why we got these. My son that's on his way down here now, if he takes me around and he know he don't feel good, y'all, I'm a man, but my son is going to drop his old man off in front of the store and going to pick him up right back in front of the store. He's not going to let me walk a long Walmart parking lot or Target parking lot just for the hell of it, and he know I'm not able. But yeah, could she have talked to the officer? I guess better. Yeah, but like I say, hindsight 20/20. I'm like, man, I'm like, Curto, what do you want? I got the decal. I will be looking around like, man, what do you want coming up at my ID? Is my tag out? And it's almost like the woman, and I know they're going to say, OG, you take, no. If she was wrong, I would say she was wrong. But that officer lied and said she saw that woman. I'm going to tell y'all something that officer lied on. And I want y'all to go back and listen. That officer actually said, I saw you pull up and park and wasn't no old lady in your car. She lied. I guess that was Mother's Day. Madea was out there telling her to stop acting a fool like she probably been telling her whole life. Yeah, but the officer sure lied. And once they tell one lie, I know they're a lying ass officer. Y'all remember that. If an officer lie about something small like what they didn't see you do or did see you do, they automatically want to lay hands or put their hand on you. That's just the way I feel. Because when she told that woman, she saw that woman pull up. She couldn't have saw that woman pull up because that woman dropped her grandma off.